All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to another bonus review episode of TokeAlot. I am your hostess with mostest that always gets the stonedest, Terry TokeAlot, and today we're gonna switch it up a little bit because I did the Oasis Cannabis one last, so now we're gonna do Skyworld Triple Burger. Now let's see. It's an indica strain. Get this bad boy out. It's a nice glass jar. I like the packaging. Well, a glass cylinder, I guess I should say. Glass pre-roll too, whatever the hell you want to call it. Let's see. Total THC, 31.74. Humulene, 0.18. I always butcher this one. Carafilene, 69. And Meicerin, I always... Don't judge me. I'm recording this early, and this is my first smoke of the day. Don't judge me. Okay? Okay. Cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So, let me get my lighter. If you hear all the commotion, it's because I am outdoors, in the great outdoors, in the lovely city of Rachita, on a beautiful Monday morning. Ironically enough, I was just listening to Fleetwood Mac Monday morning, and I totally even forgot it was Monday morning. So if you're listening to this on a Monday, happy Monday. If not, happy whatever day it is you're listening to this on. Because as long as you got up, it's all good. So let's spark this bad boy. Ooh, there, it looks terpy. It looks terpy. There's like the little resin spots on the inside. I love that. As you all know, I already smoked one of these with Emma, but that's okay. There we go. It's got that nice, funky, weird taste to it that I love. And you know me, you guys know, I like rotten fruit and weird, funky, cheesy smelling weed. That's my preferred terp profile. So not rotted fruit, but definitely like a nasty funk. And I like it. I like it. Kind of makes me want a cheeseburger. It almost has a bread taste. Yeah. Like a sourdough bread. Is that weird? Is that weird? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But it tastes like sourdough bread. But like cheese and bread. Like cheese and bread. That's what it tastes like. Cheese and bread. Like moldy cheese and bread. Which I'm not mad at. Most people would probably be upset at that. I really like how this tastes, though. And for it being the first smoke of the day, not bad. That is not bad. Yeah. I like that. So, taste out of 10. We'll say like 6.5. Yeah, a 6.5. Eh. Wow, this fucker got resiny really quick. Holy shit. It got really resiny really quick. Holy cow. Holy shit. Holy cow. Holy guacamole. Okay, I'm sticking with 7.5. That's my taste rating. 7.5. Um, I'm almost done with the joint already, and it was pretty quick. Granted, I'm outside, but towards the end, yeah, I think I'm gonna chuck it now because it's definitely starting to taste resiny and like not great. But overall, a very very pleasant smoke. I'm gonna check back in a little while and see how I feel after like the effects really start to set in. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, I guess I should say welcome back to myself, but whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, so I'm back with the total review of the triple burger from Skyworld Cannabis. So earlier I said that I gave it a rating on the taste spectrum of a 7.5. I'm gonna go ahead and bump that up to an 8 because that shit was fucking bomb. Like the terps on that were like right on the nose for me, and I'm really, really glad that I ended up picking that out. Totally like on the side, like I didn't like nobody told me to. Like I literally was just like, that sounds like something I'll like, and it comes with two. So I, you know, it is what it is. I really, really enjoyed that pre roll the first time that I smoked it with Emma, and the second time around when I smoked it for you guys for review purposes. I already knew that I was going to like it. Obviously, I cheated a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But like, forgive me. Okay. Like, it's not very often that I run into a terp profile that's like just right for me. So I really enjoyed that pre roll. I'm going to bump it up, like I said, to an 8 on the taste. On the effect side of it, I'm probably gonna stick with about a 6. Um, reason being, it didn't necessarily feel like a super heavy indica and make me super tired, but it also didn't like do that weird sativa thing that sativas do and give me anxiety really bad. So but like I also wasn't super fucking like ripped either. So I'm gonna give it a 6. I think that's a good rating for like just a 1.25 pre-roll. Like especially for somebody who smokes as often as I do. And in the quantities that I do. Normally a 1.25 doesn't do shit for me, but the fact that a 1.25 at least made me feel something is impressive. So 6 out of 10 on the effects. Packaging, I really love a glass tube pre-roll. I like something that I can reduce, reuse, recycle. So 10 out of 10 on the packaging. I really liked it. Super clean, super sleek. Everything is super easy to read. No notes on that. And like I said, I really like a glass tube because I like something that I can reuse for my blunts and joints when I roll them because it really fucking sucks when you have a squished blunt or joint or something like that. That's why we carry doob tubes. But despite the fact that I work at a smoke shop and my podcast is sponsored by a smoke shop, I lose a lot of doob tubes, like a lot of doob tubes. So I just end up keeping the ones that I get from the dispo or from other pre-rolls or whatever the case may be. I just end up keeping those and like trying to hold on to them for as long as I can. And hoping for the best. So yeah. Um packaging is a 10 out of 10. Taste was an 8 out of 10. Effect was a 6 out of 10. Ash, I would say, was like a solid 5 out of 10. It wasn't super light. It wasn't super dark. It was right in the middle, which I think is a happy medium, especially for this market right now because a lot of ash is fucking super, super dark. And I mean, I know some people don't really care about it. I used to be one of the people that didn't really care about it, but I don't know. It's not even that it bothers me. It bothers me. Like, it just seems so, like, I've smoked a lot of weed, and I've smoked weed for a very long time, and like when I see ash that's like really dark, it just does not translate well in my head. So I'm very happy to report that the ash on this pre-roll was not like depths of the space dark, but like it was dark, but it wasn't dark. It still had some white to it. It still obviously was some quality flower. Um, but yeah, overall, out of 10, I think I would give the triple burger from Skyworld, I would say honestly an 8 out of 10. Like, solid work, you guys. Like, very impressed with the flavor profile on that. I I don't know if I was necessarily right on like the hints of like sourdough and cheese, but like that's definitely what my system picked up on, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't even know that like weed could taste like bread, but hey, I guess there's a first time for everything. And I really like bread. I actually just really like carbs, but bread is one of my favorite carbs. Anywho, I think that about does it for today's bonus review episode. Join me in the next one where we will be smoking the. What are we smoking? Oh, we're smoking the Oasis Cannabis Sour Diesel Keef infused pre rolls. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, I have been your hostess with the mostest that always gets the stonedest, Terry TokeAlot. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. And don't forget, like I said, bonus episode, another audio review, Oasis Cannabis, Sour Diesel, Keef Infused Pre-Roll, and then also another bonus episode for you guys. We are going to be reading, I'm going to be doing a dramatic reading from Grav and Brian Box Brown present Rebranding Reefer Madness, Resisting Modern Cannabis Propaganda Without Shame. I'm going to be doing a dramatic reading of this lovely little comic book zine style thing here, and I'm going to be doing that on the YouTube channel. So if you care at all to hear about this lovely little book that I got from Mad Hatter's Hideaway, lovely podcast sponsor. I don't know why I'm tripping over my words so much. It's probably that joint. Oopsies. Anyway, stay tuned for all the bonus episodes. Stay tuned for all the sessiosodes, and stay tuned for the season premiere of Token True Crime with TokeAlot and the boss lady. The boss lady. Apparently, I want to talk in accents. Maybe I should just record the dramatic reading tonight. Yeah. Anyway, that about does it. I've said the outro 4 times. I love you guys. Keep blazing. Stay amazing. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.